as I grow, it seemed like life is more about, kind of letting go and be all right with not having so much control over it. Yeah. That's sort of like what I feel like what being free is, you know. I'm not really with smiling faces, people smiling in your face, And it's not about having everything or having the most. I not necessarily don't try to get what everybody else gets. Because you can get caught up in that. Someone is doing that. I love to congratulate somebody doing well. Like, I like to see people doing good. I like to see people feeling good. I get a charge from the sun. You know, it's just like your reality is based on your belief, and your belief is based on that inner thing that you're connected to. And not everybody is connected. Not everybody is aligned. That's why people must separate. You can look alike, but that doesn't make you alike, right? Like when you tell someone, I love you, it's the metaphysics behind it, just like the kid on Shannon Sharp was saying. He was saying that, me saying I love you is like, and how he grew up, his with his folks. It wasn't, I didn't see it like over in the Western culture. People can say I love you, I love you, I love you, smile in your face, and then they'll be the ones that, you know, really be the first to do you wrong, or won't lift a hand to support you in your business venture. I got a business. I'm doing something different against the grain than something other than what we seen growing up. In a market that I know nothing about, but I believe in myself. So I'm gonna try it, and I would appreciate your support. You know, and the people that say they love you might not really support that. That when you call their hand, you know, they're gonna have to either hold them or fold them, and you're gonna see where everybody's at, because it's going to expose where they at. And again, it doesn't that shouldn't carry over your mood or pull your mood, left or right. That's not, you don't have any control over the outcomes, right? But you show up for the occasion, and you stay on what's right. And I believe that's an internal thing. What's right and what's wrong, everybody know what's right and what's wrong, but your idea of what it is this thing is about is unique to your own belief. Outside of this moment, I really don't think that you know it matters. This is all you got, this is all you own. Trying to hold on to what I got more so. It's not about achieving or getting more. It's about owning and being attached to less. And I hope no one gets offended by that. But it's about holding on to what you got and not trying to necessarily achieve everything, but being attached to less is freedom. And you enjoy the most of what you have. And that's right now. Because you can hoarder things. You can hoarder things, and you can kind of hoarder people. And then by hoarding things and people, you're hoarding situations, and you're cluttered all inside. Let go. Less is more.